Hello, biologists. Let me show you how to navigate our textbook. There's some things that are a little bit wonky. So here we're at OpenStax. Our biology textbook is called Biology 2E, so you can see that in the URL right here. It is linked to from our class website. When you get here, there's a couple things to check out. You could purchase a copy of it on audiobook, or you could purchase a print copy. Both of those are available for you. Although there are digital things in the textbook that don't translate as well when it's a physical book or an audiobook. So just as a heads up about that, you can download the PDF from right here. And really cool, you can click on this tab that says Student Resources, and then you have a Getting Started guide, a time management guide, reading and note-taking guide, all really great resources that are here for you in your textbook. Then we go to book details, and this is how we actually get into your textbook. So you can do view online. If you hit table of contents, you can still get into the book. Go to your book, and now we are inside of our textbook. We have the first chapter here. The table of contents is super useful, but sometimes it hides. So just hit it here if you want to find something, and then you can go through and open up the chapters. So these are the total chapters, the main sections. And then inside those chapters, there are subsections. So the chemistry of life has 3 parts. And inside of each of those parts, if you click the caret, it'll open up and you can see that there are sections inside of that. So let's say we're going to start at the cell. We'll go to cell structure. So I've clicked that part. And now I can see how many subsections are inside of this chapter in the textbook. We'll go ahead and open the interjunction. So now I'm in the book. I can navigate to the different parts of the text here as well using the hyperlinks. The introduction always has some really interesting overview, so I recommend reading it. And then when you want to move to the next part of the book, you can either hit next at the bottom, and that will take you to the next part, and you can see that this has changed what's highlighted. So you'll read, and then hit next, and it'll go to the next part, or you could use your navigation bar here. Either way totally works. Some of my favorite things, at the end of the chapter, you have key terms. So I always go through those key terms and make sure that I read them and that I understand them. This is a great place to start making note cards or flashcards or really just bulking up your notes as you read. We have the chapter summary, which is great. I always recommend checking out the chapter summary. Sometimes I like to read the chapter summary first, it's like a nice preview about what I'm about to learn. Then we have connection questions. Those are based on some of the diagrams, which are really important. Review questions and critical thinking questions. So I have used some of these questions in the quizzes that you will see online. So please do go through the chapter summary and check out these questions and see if you feel confident with them. And if you do, you're going to feel really confident with our quizzes. Another thing that's really cool in our textbook is as you're reading, you can highlight stuff. So here, I could highlight a part here, and if I log in, I can highlight it in different colors. I can add notes. I can check out things that I have highlighted before, so I can always scroll through my previous highlights and make it easy to find material that I thought was worthwhile to note. And another great feature of an online textbook is the search feature. So if I'm asking you the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes, and you remember the term nucleoid, but you can't remember what nucleoid meant or where it was found, you could just type it in and spell it right if you want to, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of different words and different parts of nucleoid, so you can go back and figure out what that word actually meant. So that search feature is super helpful. I definitely recommend using it. And you're going to use this same book for all 3 of the course series. So if you've just joined in the second of the classes out of the 3, we're still using this book. So wonderful book. I'm really excited for you to get to use it. If you have any questions, email me and we will talk soon.